Hey guys, welcome back. Today on The Untidy Artist, we're making a breast cancer awareness fairy. This was a suggestion from one of my subscribers, Silvana Filippi, and if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I apologize. I thought this was such a wonderful suggestion and such a fun idea and really good way to show support during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, we will be making a breast cancer awareness fairy. Let's grab some supplies and get started. The first thing you will need is obviously a fairy doll. Now, if you haven't made fairies with me before, you can check out my basic fairy doll tutorial where I show you how to take a bead, some floral wire, and some embroidery floss and twist it into this cute little doll. And you can actually learn how to do this by clicking on the video up in the corner. I will also put the link below in the comments, and this video will teach you everything you need to know about making a basic fairy doll. Then you will need some flowers to dress your doll, and obviously we're looking for pretty pink flowers, and I loved how flouncy and pretty these were. These I got at the dollar store, and I believe they're petunias, and they were just a fun flower I hadn't used before. And then you'll need some fairy wings. You can also check out my fairy wing tutorial where I teach you how to make fairy wings out of flower petals. You will need some pretty pink ribbon to make our breast cancer awareness ribbons. I have a couple different colors of glitter here, and I couldn't quite decide which one I wanted to use in this tutorial, so I've got some pretty shades of glitter and a sharp pair of scissors and my glue gun set on low because it's 500 times easier to use your glue gun if it's set on low. So the first step is to twist your wire and your bead and your embroidery floss into a doll and then dress your doll. And I have this really pretty dark pink shade of pink, that I dressed my doll with, and then I decided to take some lighter pink and make a sash around her waist. And this is just to add another pop of color and just a fun way to embellish her skirt. So I'm just going to start by wrapping it around just like you would wrap her clothing on, and I do a single layer up, and then I do another layer back over it and put another dab of glue and trim off the ends. And this is just, like I said, another fun way to add a different shade of pink and kind of do another pop of color at her waist. And once I'm done with that, I am going to dress my doll. So grab your flower petals, and what you'll want to do, I always take my flowers apart and then I kind of start layering them in the order that I would like them to lay as her skirt. So usually I put the smallest on the top and the biggest on the bottom. And once I have an idea of how I want them to lay, I will hold them up to my doll. And if I like how it looks, you're going to go ahead and cut an X in the middle of each flower so that you can push it up and around her waist. And then you will slide the petals on, and I usually do them one at a time, kind of arranging them as I go. And then you're going to grab your glue gun and put small dabs of glue, and I usually work in the front, and I work very slowly and just one dab of glue at a time, and then I kind of pinch the skirt together. And you want to make sure that you're layering it so that it layers really pretty, and so all the flowers aren't stuck together. And you'll do that in the front and in the back. And she has her cute little skirt on. And then you're going to grab the ribbon and loop it around into a breast cancer awareness ribbon. Just loop it up and around. I use a small dab of glue. I actually made a couple of these. You can make as many as you want to embellish your doll. And then I'm going to set those aside and style my doll's hair. And I always say this, but I think styling her hair is probably the hardest part. I push the bead down and put a small dab of glue up by the wire on the back of her head. So you don't want to do this on the part that you're going to use as the front of your doll. And then if you want to cover up that little piece of wire, you can part her hair to the side so the hair covers up the wire. I had someone ask me how to do that, and I thought it was a really good question. And so if you don't like that little wire showing, you can just kind of put the hair over it and brush it to the side. So I am actually going to do her hair in a side kind of half updo. So I'm smoothing it all down in the back with little dabs of glue. I like doing it to the side if I'm putting fairy wings on my doll because the fairy wings seem to lay better. So I'm just taking a little bit in the front, twisting it back a little bit, and tying a piece of pink thread around it because, hey, the more pink the better. And I'm just kind of tying it back and forth to just add a little bit more of a pop of color on this. And then I tie that off in a knot, trim off the end. And you can go back through and touch up any parts that need to be touched up. So once again, little dabs of glue, smoothing as you go. And her hair is done. And then I'm going to smooth it out and grab my scissors and cut off all the scraggly ends. So give your doll a little haircut. And then grab your glitter. I decided to use the lighter pink glitter. And I'm just going to use my glue gun to make a very thin layer of glue up around her waist. And then I'm going to sprinkle the glitter over the skirt and where I put the glue, and tap it onto a piece of paper, and then I'm going to put the excess back in my container. Then I also decided to put a little tiny dab on her hair because the more we can use glitter, I say the better. And then grab your wings, and once again you can check out my wing tutorial, and I will put a link for that below also. And then I decided to just put little dabs of glue at the top of the wings and add another pop of glitter, and then I'm going to attach those to the back of my doll. And you can see why having the hair to the side works better. Then grab your breast cancer awareness ribbon, and I'm going to put it right in front on her skirt. And arrange that how you like. I also put another one on the back between her wings. And that's it, guys. You are all set. Once again, thank you to Silvana Filippi for this great idea and just a wonderful way to pay or to kind of show some support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And that's it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. That would be awesome. You can check out more tutorials at untidyartist.com, or you can go to my YouTube channel, and I have a lot of fun stuff coming up for the holidays. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.